Good day, Saints. This is your rector, Tom Stramick. I'm here at the Hillsborough Downtown Mac Station recording this week. And as many of you may be aware, I've been commuting to work most often via Max, and so I see the station a lot, morning, noon, and, well, not noon, but morning and night. And it tends to be a busy place, but I'm here mostly because it fits the theme of the gospel lesson for this coming Sunday, and that gospel lesson talks about Jesus being named Emmenuel, which is God with us. And many of you may be aware of the fairly somewhat famous song called "What If God Is One of Us?" And it talks about, what if God was one of us trying to make his way home, just somebody on a bus. So clearly I'm not doing well with the lyrics, but the point is that in Emmanuel, Jesus became one of us, and if there were bus stations and Mac stations at the time of Jesus, Jesus would have no doubt used that form of transportation to get around and met all kinds of interesting and perhaps challenging people on that bus. And similarly, we, as we go through this life, meet all kinds of interesting and challenging people on the buses that we take, either actual buses or just the journey that we have. And so it's good for us to remember that Jesus knows exactly what we're doing and what we're about, and how it is to be alive, and how it is to be in a body that sometimes works better than others and needs to be transported from one place to another, needs to be fed, and all that other stuff. So anyway, wanted to just highlight the fact that we on this coming fourth Sunday of Advent will be celebrating Jesus, Emmanuel, one of us, as God comes into the world in the form of a child at Christmas, and is in the world in the form of Jesus of Nazareth. Also, we're coming up obviously on Christmas, and just a reminder that we will be having Christmas Eve service at 7 o'clock p.m. At the church, and 6:30 p.m. For a Christmas carol sing for about a half an hour or so, and then followed by the service itself. And then on Christmas Day at 10 o'clock, Sunday, December 25th, we'll be having a contemplative service. It will be largely music-free. We won't be singing any carols or anything like that. We will have a prelude that will be cello, and so you're invited to come and be a part of that, and just come and sort of step out of the hustle and bustle of Christmas morning into a more contemplative space. Also, as we wind down 2022, I also wanted to remind you to get your pledge payments in for this year before December 31st. And also, if you have not yet pledged for 2023, to do that. I'll be having one more reminder this coming Sunday at services, and then I hopefully won't ever say it again, at least for a while, and hope that if you've pledged last year, that you will pledge this coming year, and that if you haven't pledged for 2022, that you consider doing so for 2023. It's important for us, especially this year, to know who is actively engaged with life at All Saints. And finally, I wanted to do a shout out to Fred Nattigal. He has submitted his resignation as treasurer, and he wants to actually retire, not just retire from work. So he and his wife are off to Spain, and are going to be spending Christmas there, and he decided that it was time for him to hang up those treasure, shoes, and pass that along to someone else. So we really appreciate Fred's work. He's been treasurer for 15 plus years, and so we will miss that work, but we know that he will enjoy not having that responsibility in addition to all his other ones. So anyway, with that, I'm going to sign off and enjoy the rest of your week, and I will see you on Sunday.